What the business is, y'all, man. It's your boy Easy.
I go by P.
And this is our new podcast called Thinking Out Loud.
Welcome.
This is where we're going to talk about some of the craziest things going on in the media today. We're going to talk about music. Your favorite artist might stop by. We're just going to have a good time. And we're going to talk about those crazy things that we always thinking about, but we never say. So, P, what's been going on? First off, how your day going?
Man, booked and busy.
Booked and busy. You know, everybody in Dallas getting money, so, you know.
Everybody in Dallas ain't getting money.
This is like the bougie part of Texas, you know what I'm saying?
For
like
sure.
Houston is where like everybody go to be social media famous and content creators and stuff like that. Dallas, you got that corporate side, you got the, you know what I'm saying? You got the hood side, you got the, you know, culture side where you want to do hip hop and partying and stuff like that. You can kind of get every different flavor.
That's how I feel. That's what even got me to moving to Dallas. I feel like it's just more variety. Like when you go to Houston, like you even see when people take vacations, what you go to Houston for?
The party.
Exactly.
It's nothing.
No offense to the Houston natives and the Bottle Girls.
Don't get the
we know y'all lit.
You heard me.
Yeah.
For real, because we come there to have a good time, you heard me? Good food, too. Y'all got some good food. Good
y'all
spots
turn
and
us
stuff
up.
like
y'all
that.
turn us up.
But, you know, in Dallas, if you want to really get that bag, you can really do it out here because it's just like a big gumbo. It's very diverse. You know what I'm saying? So, nonetheless, like I said, this is our new podcast. We finna come at you with all type of different things. Some conversations you scared to have and the ones that you never had them people to actually have it with.
Yeah, because why are y'all so uncomfortable about uncomfortable conversations?
That part.
We're not, though,
So, P, throw something at me, man. What we going to talk about today?
Okay. Man, I got a lot on my mind.
Okay.
So, boom. How you feel about relationships? You singling, you mingling, you out and about, you ready to settle down? What's going on?
Just right out the gate, like, as you listen. No, I'm just playing. But
let people get to know you. Maybe somebody interested.
Facts. So I'm Easy. I am in a relationship. I have 2 kids, a son and a daughter. Shout out to London and Zay. You know, I am in a relationship, a happy one. You know, yeah, and I'm a radio personality out here in Dallas, Texas, for K104. It's really dope. I travel. I get to do shows, concerts, parties, events. I get to host. Basically just living my dream that I went to college for throughout the city of Dallas. So it's pretty dope.
Okay.
What about you, P?
I am chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah.
What you mean by chilling? Like I need a confirmation of what chilling means.
This ain't about me. I'm not in a relationship. So we back to you.
Okay. But they still want to know about you. Where you from?
I'm from Louisiana, Big L, Louisiana native. I moved out here to Dallas because, like we talked about, it's just so much more to do, so much more to see, so many more opportunities. I like to do media on the side. I did been dabble in anything music related. I'm a music head. And I'm a cool person. So back to your relationship, I got questions.
Go ahead, hit me with it. What's up?
All right, so comfortability-wise, we're going to talk about it. When it comes to you and your significant other, me and you cool, we friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we cool. You think we cool?
For sure.
Cool enough to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So how do you feel about your significant other having like guy best friends?
So it's interesting. My significant other, she has a couple guy best friends.
Okay.
Only thing is why I really don't worry, because I don't care what no man say. If your female, your lady, wife has like a guy best friend and they hang out when you're not around, it does play in the back of your head that something might happen or he might have a crush on her unless he, you know what I'm saying, is in a relationship or something like that himself, especially if he's single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What single guy likes to hang around a woman that's in a relationship all the time, or like for the most part just in private? You know what I'm saying? So fortunately for my my relationship, my lady, her friends are part of the LGBT community.
Okay.
They do like drag shows and stuff like that.
Well, that don't count, then, Eli.
I mean, it does count because at the end of the day, I mean, it's still a guy, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they didn't even invite me to some of the drag shows and things like that, which I haven't went to any of them, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the invite because we're cool, we're cordial. But I don't think my girl has any straight like single male like best friend
companions. Okay, so now we gotta reanalyze the question, because you can't just throw in, yeah, I'm cool with my girl having guy best friends, but you know.
But I thought I was gonna speak on it from a point of where if she did have a straight boyfriend, how would I go about it?
Okay.
So if she did have a straight best friend, and they hung out a lot and things like that, me personally, I try not to be no insecure type guy or anything like that, or I feel like I'm gonna give you my trust. If that's because I want the same respect. If I have a girl best friend, which I do have a girl best friend, and she literally, her and my girl best friend, they hang out, watch movies together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl best friend will be up doing content late at night, and she'll be sleeping in the other room. Like, you know what I'm saying? She trusts and built that bond with us to where she understands what we are and what we do, and I would never like disrespect her in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And if the shoes was on the other foot, I would give the same respect and hope she wouldn't do me the same way.
I agree. I feel like that's a big part of the reason, not even just with like the guy and girl best friend type thing, but just in general. A lot of people tend to do the most because of the trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I personally feel like if you don't trust your partner enough, why are you with them?
That part.
Like, genuinely, why are you with them? If you feel like you can't trust them and you feel like you kind of gotta go back and check behind like what they really got going on, it's kind of like, what's the motive for y'all being together?
Yeah, like I feel like if you don't have that, I feel like trust has to be built though too. So something like this has to be, I feel like you've had to experience things with this person. You have to see them at a low point, a high point, you know, different points of their life where they have earned your trust. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And that's why it brings me right back to, why would you get in a relationship with somebody you don't trust? That should be built before the relationship. You shouldn't just be, of course, it should be continuously built. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that foundation should be built ahead of time before y'all even take that step to getting together, because it's like, why would you be with somebody that you don't trust wholeheartedly?
Facts. So how long should that process be beforehand, like before you take that step into a relationship? What are like the key signs that women look for in men to be like, okay, I might want to make him my boyfriend or, you know, be his girlfriend?
To be honest, I feel like it's no longevity, like on a duration of time. It's kind of like, even with like bringing up sex,
mm-hmm.
like with situations like that, I've seen people who have done something on the first night and don't be talking to the dude the next day, mm-hmm. and people who have waited 6 months to a year and then they not talking the next day, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So I feel like it feels like you got to feel people out and vibes. And one thing my mama always told me is you have to see people in every season.
Yeah.
Like, you have to see people at their high, their low, when they're broke, when they're happy, when they're sad, because people sometimes alternate their, I won't say their personality, but how they maneuver through situations by what's going on in their life. Like, you could see somebody you met, for instance, my mom, she is not a winter person. She met this guy in the summer. They was always out. They was lit. They was having a good time.
Outside.
She outside.
Okay.
So come winter time, she's always in the house. This man thinking that she doing something she don't got no business doing or things like that, because it's like, what happened to the Robbie that I met in the summer?
You know
like, you was never a homebody. It's like, I am just in the winter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to see people in different seasons of life, and not just, you know, I'm not talking about literally, but like literally. You get what I'm trying to say?
I know what you mean. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because like, you can meet somebody and they're happy because they have a bit of finances under their book, and then they automatically just hit a low point. They only got $100 in their bank account. Now it's kind of like, you've never seen this person stressed before, mm-hmm. because it's never been a situation that calls for that. Now it's kind of like, okay, I didn't know you acted like this, right. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? It may be certain things that you feel like you can deal with until you see it. Mm-hmm. And that's why I feel like it's important to see people in each season before you make that decision. But also, these are just opinions, and these are my own personal opinions. Everybody has a different structure for the way they do things. Like, you see people who go on shows like Love is Blind or 90 Day Fiance, and people who just...
You watch them shows, don't you?
From time to time.
It's cool.
I like a little romance in my life.
Okay.
So, yeah, like, you see people who just feel like, give it all or nothing. Like, let's just see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a perfect person regardless, but there's always going to be somebody that's perfect for you. So it's all about figuring out like what you want to deal with, what you want to endure, how you want to endure it, and going about it for that. But I feel like as far as like a duration, I don't know. But I will say, don't be talking about it for no. If you're talking to somebody for a year to 2 years, and they still ain't like, yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, they don't want you for real.
Yeah, if you've been wasted that much time, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're a placeholder.
Yeah,
you're a placeholder. They're waiting for what they want to actually come around, but it's like you cool for the moment. Like you check off this box and this box, but I'm waiting for the one that check off this, and this. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how y'all be thinking.
No, that's not how we be
thinking. That's how y'all be thinking.
That's not how we be thinking. That's how some people think. Don't categorize.
Ladies, she's speaking for y'all.
I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm speaking for me.
She's speaking for y'all.
I'm speaking for me. Yeah.
Okay. I got something for you. I'm going to throw a little music trivia out there real quick. You know, something a little slight.
I'm not good at trivia. Sometimes my black card be getting revoked.
It's just you got to get rid of one.
Okay.
I want to see who you would get rid of.
Okay.
These are 4 of my favorite R&B artists. Each of them have a different style. One of them you got to get rid of and never listen to their music again.
Is this like a fuck, marry, kill kind of thing?
Kind of, but it's just like you picking one to like forget all their music in general.
Woo! Okay. But these are your 4
these
favorite
are
artists.
4 of my favorites.
So this is going to be easy for me.
We'll see.
All right.
So I got Jhené Aiko.
Ooh.
It's Aiko, right? Or Aiko? Aiko. It's going to be Aiko today. Ella Mai.
Okay.
Then we have her. I love me some her. You feel me? She's a good vibe. And last but not least, Summer Walker.
Oh my God! How many am I eliminating?
You're eliminating 1.
Just 1.
Who would you get rid of out of this group and all their music forever?
Period. Ella Mai. Ella Mai.
Why?
Ella Mai. She had no business. Let's talk about it.
I know where you finna go.
She had no business taking that Queen mix offline. Like that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
She's biased.
That's how I feel.
Queen mix.
Come on, Eli. What do you say?
Let's talk about it. Now, at the end of the day, Queen mix was live.
Right. Since we want to eliminate music.
You know what I'm saying? that was her copyright. She had to protect what was hers because Trip is one of her biggest songs.
And I get that, but you know what she could have did? In my upright opinion, she could have just been like, Q, let's do a remix together.
Yeah.
I like what you put out. I like what, everybody else is vibing with your song. Let's make some money together. Because you got the original with the person who made it better. Ella Mai fans, I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. That man said, I put my gun on safety so I can go shoot where your nigga be. I mean, come on.
He did spin on that. I ain't gonna lie. He did come crazy.
He came crazy.
Queen, he comes on a lot of people's pause.
He came true.
he gets on a lot of people's songs and he cuts up, man. He make you forget the original version.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, who really wrote it?
At that point. But I like Ella Mai version too, but I ain't gonna lie, Queen version do hit a lot harder. Especially in the car. You just playing it, he's speaking from the soul. I feel like guys relate more with the Queen mix and ladies too. They kind of
vibe with it because it's like, oh no, he gonna pull up to my house where my nigga be.
Come on now.
Like, I love it. we love that. So, he's assertive. He's stepping.
But Queen, he like 5'4".
I don't height discriminate.
I was gonna say, how does height measure up with women? Like, how do y'all look
I'm 5 foot, so everybody taller than me.
So height doesn't really matter to you when it comes to a guy.
No, my ex was like 5'5".
5'5"?
Yeah. So
ain't that Sexy Red what she said? 5'5", she a 10. Ain't that what she said on the new song?
About a girl.
I know that's what she was talking about herself though, right? She like 5'5".
I think she so he about Sexy Red height. Yep.
I mean, I guess hey, I feel like though, like everybody, no matter your height or anything, it's all about confidence, and it depends on how you carry yourself at the end of the day. Because I done seen some big, lanky, lame niggas, and I done seen some short, fly niggas that go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like ugly dudes that know how to dress.
Yeah, they got to.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the charm, nigga, you gotta do something. Shit, you can't just be out this motherfucker ugly and can't dress. Like you just gonna be.
You pick a struggle.
Yeah, you gotta pick one. You know what I'm saying?
A struggle.
So. You gotta choose one when it comes to that.
That's how I feel, cause that's what I'm saying. Like you can be short and fly.
Yeah,
And a boss, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all short niggas get all the clothes. Like, it's never nothing not in y'all size. Now, us tall and big niggas, we gotta worry about shit out here. Like, y'all motherfuckers got it easy. We gotta shop online and overseas.
You
and
really can
gotta get shit tailored once we get it in because it don't fit right a goddamn way. So, y'all motherfuckers got it easy. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not always true because I be having a hard time finding my shoe size sometimes. They don't never carry 5s. It's always like 7s and above.
You can get baby shoes. You can get.
I don't wear baby shoes.
Well, little girl shoes, women's shoes, and you probably can get the smallest guy size. Like, I don't have that. If they don't got a 13 in men, it's over with. Like, it's over with. And half the foreign shoes, like designer shit and all that shit don't go past 12. So
and y'all still be costing more.
Come on,
now. Be costing more because I be seeing that like when I go on like GOAT and stuff like that for like shoes. Mm-hmm. The bigger the shoe size, the higher the price.
They going crazy. They do us fat niggas wrong, you know. Hey. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Fuck you, shit. Just start considering us more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you should start a business.
What, a clothing business?
Yeah.
For big niggas. I gotta sell straight to big niggas. Like, I can't make clothes for
everybody. You feel like y'all been.
I'm just saying it be hard. Like, you can ask any big nigga to find your clothes. Like, we don't want our shit to be super baggy or super like how they want to project it. Boot cut jeans. Nigga ain't trying to wear no boot cut jeans. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just they do us down bad. And
I need the big niggas of the world.
Yeah,
tap in.
Big niggas stand up. We'll make the earth quake. You feel me? We'll make the earth shake when we all stand up.
Yeah, but y'all appreciate. You heard what SZA said.
That wasn't even it's not even a real song. That's what's fucked up about it. That was a goddamn commercial. It's a TikTok. She didn't even make it a real song. She don't give a damn about us. Shit, like, fuck. Yeah.
It's people out there who care. I know you've seen Fat Albert.
He ended up with the first comparison is Fat Albert because he ended up with the baddest bitch on the baddest bitch on the floor. He ended up with.
Man,
come on now, be for real.
Fuck that. Fat Albert didn't have no swag. That nigga wore a big ass red sweater with some regular jeans.
That's not his fault. He was custom made.
But I'm just saying, everybody else, motherfuckers had pink hat on with the green sweater dripped out. They was dripped out. But the fat nigga was just like, put his big ass on a sweater and some jeans and call it a fucking day.
I get
like, nigga didn't put no effort into Fat Albert. Just like, fuck it. Like, he
Bill Cosby was wrong for that.
Come on, man. Yeah. I hope your ass stay in jail. No, I don't mean that. Free Bill, man. Free Bill.
He mean that.
No.
What Bill, listen.
First off, I feel like, and ladies, please don't come for me for this. Don't come at me. Anybody that feels some type of way, don't come at me. But I feel like, honestly, if you guys waited 30, 40 years to come out and speak on something that happened to you that was traumatic. Now, don't get me wrong. I know when traumatic shit happens, it takes a while to, like, just, kind of come to your senses about it and accept what happened and then come out and tell people publicly.
Yeah.
But 40 years, like 30, 40 years is insane to me.
So you feel like they should have dropped the case?
I'm not saying drop the case.
Okay, so what about old lady, that old ass lady who, dang, I know my Black history.
You talking about that kid Emmett Smith?
Yeah.
Emmett Till. Emmett Smith, my bad. I ain't mean to kill you, nigga, but Emmett Till. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, she ain't she in jail?
I think she confessed on her deathbed, like she died, but yeah.
Bitch.
But I'm saying, don't you feel like she deserved to do some time?
No, but she the Lord knew to take her away because that's fucked up. Emmett Till didn't deserve to die, and I stand on that. The fuck, like niggas spent they beat the hell out of Emmett Till.
They did.
Did you see that picture?
I didn't.
They beat the dog shit out of Emmett Till, man, and that shit is crazy because at the end of the day, he was only still like a kid, right? Like a teenager.
I think he was.
Yeah, like they.
God, I'm sorry. Like I said, I know my Black history, but not enough.
Yeah,
don't ridicule me, please. I told you black card revoked sometimes. It's really not my fault. It is my fault. So, boom. Back to what I was going to ask you about. Okay. So, relationships. Back on that.
Mm-hmm.
You consider yourself to be happy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not in a relationship, so I can't, like, ask myself this. Well, I can, but I'm going to ask you because you're actually a live witness.
Okay.
So, how would you feel if somebody tried to pursue you knowing you were in a relationship, like how do you feel about people trying to pursue people that are in a relationship? Like if they're not married, like how do you stand on the whole I'm single until I'm married wave, or like do you feel like it's disrespectful? Like what you think about that?
I feel like from a guy's standpoint, right?
Overall, we can do both. Overall, just.
Well, I know for a guy's standpoint, y'all women don't give a damn. I'm gonna just be 100. Y'all don't. If a nigga is in a relationship and he tells a girl that damn near makes her even want him more. If you want to just be honest, like, cause women want what other women have.
Don't say women.
I'm just saying for the majority. Some women want what other women have.
Because I'm selfish. I grew up an only child. I don't even share my mama. Like, I don't want nothing nobody else got.
But from what I've seen, in like the strip club, bring the strip club to us in a different city.
I guess, Eli.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't, listen, at the end of the day, a guy's trip is what it's supposed to be. It's a guy's trip. We're not bringing no sand to the beach. We can all be in relationships and happily married at home. But for that time being while we out, we're going to have a good time.
So you feel like it's excusable as long as it's a guy's trip that's once a year?
What's excusable? I'm just saying we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time.
What's a good time?
A good time is a good time.
What's a good time?
When you go to a concert, don't you have a good time?
What's a good time?
A good time is when you go out and enjoy yourself around people that enjoy your presence and y'all enjoying each other in the same space.
So what y'all doing on this boys' trip?
You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures for memories. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We might get a couple bottles and stuff like that. And you know, like responsible black men, we're going to go to the hotel and go to sleep once we're done with all that.
They're going to go to the hotel and go to sleep. I'm going to let that be excusable because you are in a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? We don't be outside how y'all think we be outside. Yeah. I'm talking, ladies.
God's little saints.
Us guys that's like 25, 26 and older, we on a different like spectrum, you heard me? We'll go out and party with you all night and tell you, hey.
So why you can't do that and bring your girl?
First off, somebody got to be at home to take care of the kids. So both of us can't go.
Why they can't get a sitter?
Who's going to pay all
that? I'm the type, I want to come too, but I'll let y'all do y'all thing. Like, I'll stay at the crib. Y'all can go out.
I can't stand that I'll stay at the crib on a trip person. Like, first off, it's a trip for us to have fun. So if my girl want to come on a trip just to stay at the room.
But you don't want me to be outside with y'all because it's a boys' trip.
Exactly. So why come if you just ain't even going to go do nothing?
Deja vu. But.
Oh, you had one of them trips?
No!
You had one of them trips, huh? Where y'all was at?
Miami.
Oh, man. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
She done had one of them trips.
No, I'm kidding.
Except to that.
Just like he kidding about just going. Y'all just go back to the crib.
I ain't kidding. I'm dead motherfucking serious.
Okay.
No, hey. I said what I said.
All off topic. Back to pursuing.
Yeah, pursuing.
Cause I know some girls that'll be like they'll find out a guy in a relationship and their first words is, "Can his bitch fight?"
Yeah. So yeah, you asked me that. You say some shit like that, like, "Can my bitch fight?" I'm like, hell yeah, she just beat a bitch up yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's. But most men will just laugh at you.
I personally want a woman cave because I like my space.
So you want the house and the damn cave?
No.
What your husband gonna have?
He gonna have
See, that's what
he can have.
Nigga, you gonna have the couch and the big screen TV. That's all you gonna have. You ain't gonna have shit else. You heard it here first.
Well, if we do get a man cave, I want it to be decorated so good that a nigga never leave that man cave. You know, like the ones where they have like the Megatron and it has like the TV.
Yeah.
I will help him decorate. I will happily help him decorate it.
Yeah.
I will, cause it keep you out my face. Seriously. Cause now at this point it's not like we visiting each other anymore. We in the same house. I gotta wake up to you every single day. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very big on space, but I do like to cuddle. I like to be under people. I like to be under you like when I want to be under you.
Right. I like my space and I like to be under when I...
Yeah, or somebody who can just coexist. Like, we can just do our own thing.
Yeah, like, I'm in my room, I'm in your... Like, you know what I'm saying? We walk by, speak to each other. What's up, babe?
Not even like that, just roommate vibes.
Shit. When it comes to me and my game, sometimes shit, it be like that.
But I mean, like, coexisting, in, like, say we in the same room, and you can actively be on your game, and I'm just there with my feet kicked up on my phone.
Yeah. We can chill in the same space all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, without it being, like, I'm just happy to have you here, like, in my presence.
Gotcha.
Waiting, I talk. It's just cool to have you.
For sure. All right, so look, check this out. Let's jump into an HBCU confession real quick. All right. So HBCU confessions, guys, a confession sent to us from the HBCU confessions page on Instagram. Go follow them, HBCU_confessions. And basically, it's like experiences of college students because we went to HBCU and things that they go through sometimes be a little insane.
You gonna shout out your HBCU?
They already know me. Where I act like I'm from. All right then, you know.
Prairie View.
See, don't even play with me like that. You heard me? See, because I don't even like PV. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 100. I don't like PV. You know what I'm saying?
We were ops. I thought Southern was the ops. Why we?
Southern is the ops, but PV, I know it. Listen, we ain't even gonna talk about that. It's Grand Fam all day though. But this is our first HBCU confession for the day. This one it goes like, I broke up with my ex. She had an abortion on our baby, and so I broke up with her. Hold on, okay. I broke up with my ex because she aborted our baby. I know it was her choice. I respect that, and I love her so much. But it just hurts too bad because of the fact that it was my baby too.
Okay.
And that was actually sent from somebody from Graham.
Oh.
So that's actually the home school.
Oh.
So.
My condolences.
Now,
it's not funny,
what's crazy? I feel like a lot of men think like this, whether y'all realize it or not, because the ultimate choice is for the woman. But an abortion is something that's very, very, it's very serious. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. For the woman especially because health-wise, things like that, and that attachment you have to like something growing inside you and then killing it is kind of like, that can live with a woman forever. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, disclaimer. This is a sensitive topic for anybody.
Facts.
You can, skip on through.
Yeah. But I feel for Buddy because sometimes guys, we don't realize at the moment we think like, oh, we need a plan B, we need an abortion or this and that. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you get to a certain point to where it was like 4 or 5 months in, like once you get past that 3-month mark, if you didn't already make that decision, it just gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
And I feel like probably that was what happened because if you have a plan B, you don't really get that much attachment to it or anything.
Emotional attachment to it as time
goes
forward.
If he didn't grew emotional attachment to a child that was basically being, aborted, I could feel for him because that's something that affects you. Like I got 2 kids, and at first I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know how I was gonna get the money and stuff like that to make sure my 2 kids was good because I had them basically at the same time, 6 months apart. But we can talk about that story a whole nother day. But at that point, it was like when you realize, dang, like okay, that could have been my only chance, like of having a child, or life ain't.
Say that was gonna be my only chance of getting that girl pregnant.
That too, because it's disclaimer, not for me, but I'm just speaking for men in general. It's a group of women on this earth that 9 out of 10 men would probably pregnant on their first time being with. Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is crazy.
I didn't even say no name. I don't know where you heard that from.
But I be eating
you be hearing things?
Yeah.
I know, it me too.
It be like that.
I think that's why we crazy. Like we be hearing things and be weird.
Twins.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like that's what happened with him. How do you feel about that?
Me personally, I feel like that's like a sticky situation because you have 2 alternate opinions on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So being that it's only 2 parties, it's not like it's like a duel. You have one person who wants to keep it, one person who doesn't. So how do you come up with a fair decision for that? Like, how do you meet a middle point? Especially if you have somebody, like, I don't know her situation or anything like that, but if she felt like maybe my mom would be disappointed or, like, a lot of backlash will come for this or, like, I know I'm not mentally capable of handling a child, although, yes, you may be able to financially support this child. You may be able to do that, but you don't know how that's going to affect me on my mental health, like, or if I'm ready for that, or like if I'm ready for the responsibility, I want to still be outside. Like, like it's a lot of things that go into that. And also, I have a child. I would tell people this all the time. live your life until you cannot live it anymore, because once you do have a child, your responsibility isn't solely yourself anymore. Like, you're looking out for somebody else. The way that you used to move, you can no longer move anymore. The way that you used to maneuver through life, you have to take into consideration somebody else. It's not just like having a partner, how you have to be courteous of, you know, what you do because of your relationship, but it's like everything that I do from now on, every action that I take, every mistake that I make could potentially affect this person under me, because they are watching me, they are looking at me. If I don't feel like I'm in the mental capacity, or we not in the space to be able to, you know, properly, it's one thing getting by, but wanting your child to have the world is a completely different ordeal. And if I'm a strong advocate and feeling like if you just feel like you need more time to make that happen for yourself, don't bring a child into struggle, because they don't deserve that.
Facts.
They don't deserve that, because they're the ones that's going to have to endure that. You can't even make ends meet for them. Now they eat noodles every day. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's like you had time to kind of think about it. So, and if it wasn't a force, like I feel like, you know, although it may have hurt, it's like it's two sides to the coins. There's really no right or wrong answer to that. It just all depends on, like, the situation at hand. Like, I'm the type, I like to make pros and con lists. Okay. So if the cons outweigh the pros, it's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But also, if they support systems are a thing, like, you can make some shake. But that all depends on if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't be ready for that, because that's life changing, that's life altering. Like, your life is never the same after that. So
do you feel like most people get abortions due to financial situations?
I can't speak for most people. I can't even speak for me. But I feel like you get them for the reasons you get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be financial situations. It could be, like I said, mental health. There's a lot of women who I know, I be seeing people on TikTok who has a list. Like, every time they realize something that goes on during pregnancy, they add it on the list, reasons to not have kids. Like,
I don't like my baby daddy, I'm gonna have an abortion.
Or
it be those ones.
Or stuff like that. Or like I said, mental health issues. Yeah, like knowing that you wouldn't properly be able to cater to that child because you're not where you want to be mentally, or you don't feel like you could sustain it, because postpartum depression is a thing.
It's real. It's,
you know, all
real.
Those things. And also feeling like you could have an amazing spouse, but you can also feel like they're not, like, I don't think he's ready to be a daddy yet. You know Facts. What I'm saying? Like,
and you'll know.
Yeah. Like, and it's kind of like, dang, me and dude just started kicking it. Like, me and him only had 3 years together. Like, now we gotta bring this little nigga in the cut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like that. Like, I seen a picture, a video of a baby, and the baby was looking at his mama, and she was like, "You're really a stranger to me. I've only known you for 3 days." Like,
what the fuck?
It's true. You know, when babies are first born, they are new. It's kind of like, we are strangers. I do gotta get to know you.
That is true. All right, I'm gonna throw one more confession out there before we kind of get to our last little parts. All right, this one is, oh wow, okay, no Diddy. All right.
Ew.
90% sure my nigga is cheating on me with a guy.
Oh.
He was, making sure I read that right.
90%?
90%. So that means 9 out of 10. He was on iMessage on his computer, and I seen a dick pic.
Oh.
He closed it out fast as fuck when he saw me coming. Alexandria University. I mean, not Alexandria. Xavier University.
That's crazy.
So that's kind of wild. Damn, I don't even know what the fuck to say to no shit like that. But I don't want to speak on, like, if he was just curious, or he might have been in the group message and somebody sent a crazy dumbass picture, like some shit like that.
On IG Messenger?
It was an iMessage, like.
Oh, it was an iMessage.
So but it came on his computer. First off, you need to check to see who the fuck sent them the message. That should be rule number one. If it's in a group message, it's probably like some of his friends being assholes, sent some crazy shit. But if not, if it's
Hell
just
nah. If your homeboy sending you dick pictures,
I'm fight for you.
Ain't no fighting. If you gay, that what Riley say? What Riley say on Boom Talks? Like,
No Diddy.
What Riley say on Bulldog? Come on.
I saw
it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, be who you are for your pride, but don't put her through that. Like,
I mean, if he in a relationship and he love his girl, but he can't come out to his girl, that's kind of like a sensitive thing.
That's sensitive, but it's also nasty.
It is.
Like,
would you rather your nigga cheat on you with another nigga or a bitch?
I would rather my nigga not cheat on me at all, but
but to go to the point of him cheating with another nigga is kind of.
I would rather him cheat on me with a female, yes, because it's like, dang, I don't know, something about cheating on me with a man would just hurt my pride. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You feel less than a woman out this motherfucker.
What? Like, do I not go big? Like, what is it? What is he doing for you that I'm not doing for you? Like, it's going, I don't know how. I don't know what I would, girl, hang it up. Hang it up. If you're 9 times out of 10 sure,
mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, like, if you even got it in the back of your mind, because I'm the type, I feel like if you gotta assume somebody gay, 9 times out of 10 they gay. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being gay, like I said, sir.
We love the LGBTQ.
For real.
You feel me?
For real. I got, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that, but don't. Cheating is already bad enough to be cheating with a man on your girl. She don't deserve that.
You feel me?
She don't deserve that.
Yeah, so, guys, this is our first episode of Thinking Out Loud, the podcast, with your boy Easy.
P.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to give y'all way more. This was just kind of an introduction of things we're going to talk about. We're going to get into some way deeper shit. We're going to get into some way more entertaining shit. And you never know who's going to stop by the podcast and run it with us, because we're going to hit them with some crazy-ass hot seat questions.
Do you hear me?
Come on now. And so you already know. Follow us on the gram. We got our page. It's your boy, The Real Big E, at TheRealBig.E. That's on Instagram and everything like that.
And it's _ Blake with 2 E's.
You know what I'm saying? So follow us on them socials. We're going to be posting on YouTube, TikTok, everything like that. So keep it locked with us. Hit us up, comment, things like that. Show mad love, because this is just the first of many. It's your boy Easy.
All right. Thank y'all for coming to Thinking Out Loud.